Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lords of Xulima. So, we're here in the Temple of Taliot. Basically at the end of it, but yeah, once again the timing didn't quite work out. So, we're finishing this one off in its own separate episode. Well, I mean, we're obviously going to continue after this, but, you know. Yule's Herald, in the highest tower of the temple... Highest tower of the temple, okay, we once again have to imagine that. Any verticality. You reach the altar of Taliot. The hall is opened to the elements by two large arches. A cold gust of wind chills your bones. Alright, makes sense, I guess. At the back of the hall, spirits emanate from the Well of Souls, filling the air with the horrific cries as they twist up towards the heavens to the rhythm of the chant of the Herald of Yule. As you approach, the Herald fades and then appears right behind you, whispering in your ear.
Golan's messenger is finally here, full of lies and betraying his mortal race.
You turn to answer, but he's no longer there. You turn your head again and find the Herald standing right in front of you. Neat trick. What did you promise to do, traitors? There can be no gifts greater than those that the Guardian can give you. I just want peace for my people. Before you can finish speaking, the Herald returns to his place behind the Well of Souls. You realize now that it is not disappearing and reappearing, but is instead moving more quickly than your eyes can easily track. Oh no, it's gonna have a 1% chance to hit, right? Well, we're gonna have a 1% chance to hit. I hope not. Is that what you tell yourself? Your future is dark, and your soul is condemned. Be one with the Guardian, or I will be your executioner. Well, we'll see about that. Never! Once again, the Herald moves in front of you so quickly this time that you fall hard on your back. Through dreadful laughter, the Herald raises his mace to strike. Oh, he actually did get the first strike, and he is actually ridiculously fast. Hopefully... Oh, yeah, he has very little health. Alright, okay. Hit chance, I don't know, that might actually be kind of on the low side. 71% chance for Oron, who should have the best hit chance. Yeah, okay, of course the first one is a miss. It seems like it's balanced so that, you know, while he is ridiculously fast, he's getting all these actions, he does not actually deal a ton of damage per attack. Otherwise, this would obviously be, well, basically impossible. Well, there are some wounds too. I don't know if wounds actually make you slower. I'm not sure that they do. But they should at least help with the hit chance. That is assuming, of course, that we can land a few hits to apply those wounds in the first place. Okay. Yeah, I guess we have some wounds to cure here. Gonna continue with some of these. It's only 8 so far. Yeah. Has Oron landed a single attack? No, I don't think... No, obviously he hasn't, because this guy's not even bleeding. Well... Okay. So far so good. Well, at least everyone else is mostly hitting their attacks. So I'm just gonna have her keep healing. Maybe eventually, yeah, it looks like Gaspar's turn. Gaspar's second turn is actually finally coming up. Took him a while to even get the first one. Can you finally hit, please? Okay, thank you. And it's a crit. Alright. Wounds cured. Oh. You know that little trick. Interesting. I don't think previous Heralds were able to do that, were they? Not sure, actually. Now that I think about it, I want to say that the first enemy we've seen using that ability was not one of the Titans. They all knew it. I think we saw that before, so it might have actually been one of the later Heralds. Obviously, well, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. Maybe the earlier ones were also able to do it, and we just weren't really relying on applying wounds in the first place. Ah, there's a miss for Gowlin. Oh, wait, we can use mass heal. Oh, hey, I didn't even realize the moment I was down to 1 hit point. Yeah, let's do one of these. Basically the same healing for basically the same cost. But yeah, it does actually heal everyone, so that's nice. Yeah, you're back down to 71% chance, which should still allow us to hit way more often than not, but, you know, I guess we really just did get pretty unlucky with those. His first, like, Oran's first 4 attacks. It happens sometimes. Why don't you... Let's see here. Hammer of the Destroyer, I mean... I guess we can assist a little bit. Like that. Okay, we didn't remove the wounds yet. Nice. Nice misses. He could definitely use a lot more bleeding. Do I risk it? Come on, please. Nice. I mean, I guess... Gonna do another one of these. Let's see. 7 wounds. It's not really a whole lot. 44 seconds. 54. I mean, honestly, this guy's half dead. He's a little bit annoying, but I expected it to be worse when I first saw how fast he was. But it's been pretty manageable. Still, it feels a little silly to have Gaspar just basically skip his turns when he could be doing something productive, you know? It just doesn't feel like I really need to, necessarily. It's Mass Heal 1. Oh. Well, that's literally the same rank as Ayali's spell right now, which is also rank 1. Right. I could use that just to assist a little bit, but then... Dude, I don't know. I guess ultimately, this is just fine. We're doing okay. Another shuriken, please. Thank you for hitting that one. I think at this point... he's bleeding enough. I mean, he really does not have very many hit points compared to just about everything I've been fighting. Everything else I've been fighting recently. How do you like these, actually? Okay, that's decent damage. And it stuns you for a whole second. I guess enough for Ayali to attack you, so there's that. Maybe I should have healed. Am I underestimating this guy? No, he's going down. No problem. I just wanna... I don't know, I wanna do something... hard hitting, but I guess lightning is still the heaviest hitting single target spell we have. It's a bit disappointing. In a way. And he's dead. Okay, well, 44,000 experience. Holy crap. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm ultimately glad that my prediction was correct and that Temple Guardian we needed to defeat to even gain access to the boss here was way, way harder than the actual boss. So I guess in a way, you know, obviously there had to be a Herald as a bit of a formality at this point. But for all intents and purposes, the Guardian was the real, or the Nightmare, I should say, was the real boss of this place. You could see it that way, I suppose. In the highest tower of the Temple of Taliet, I encountered the Herald. There, he uttered profane lies, calling me a traitor to my race, and tried to tempt me, telling me the Guardian could give me gifts to raise me above all other mortals. Neither his deceits nor his temptations could sway me from my sacred path. Right. Oh, we got some level ups. I mean, yeah, that was a lot of XP. I would hope so. Speed attribute. Maybe Goblin? I don't know. And strength. maybe also him. And we're just gonna do this thing. Allied's Tears. Another 8,000 experience. You throw an Allied's Tears into the dark depths, and so on and so forth. That's always the same, pretty much. The Temple of Talyat has been purified. The Lady of the Winds would be pleased if from the stars beyond she could see that her magnificent temple has been cleansed of the evil that corrupted it. Right. Anything else here that I might be missing? Doesn't seem like it. I guess we have... I mean, there weren't really any hidden treasure rooms in this place, per se. There are these rooms here, but they were not optional, right? We had to go through those. They had a bunch of treasure. Well, this one did. Maybe this one not so much. That was mostly the boss room. I guess technically there could be something in these locations here. That's really the only place where there could be secret doors, but I walked past there and I saw neither open mechanisms nor did I detect the doors, so I'm gonna say that probably not. There was enough treasure, you know, strewn throughout the temple itself that I can believe that that's all that there is. Right. Anyway, more speed, more agility, more envenomed strikes. Level 5. Do these max out at 5 or? Actually, they might not. Anyway, that's nice. Oh. Do we go for more bodybuilding or for those dodges? Let's go for the dodges. Yeah. So you don't need hit points if you never get hit in the first place, right? More strength. I mean, I would say that I was about to say that he's doing fine in terms of hit chance, but obviously against that boss just now, which admittedly is a bit of a special case, right? Because he definitely had above average, even for a boss, levels of evasion. That was kind of his whole thing. Still, obviously more is always better. So yeah, reflexes, bodybuilding. Yeah, because immunity kind of pointless at this point. You definitely can use more hit chance, reflexes, bodybuilding. Actually, I suppose she's not at the cap yet for immunity, for resistances, so let's maybe go with that. Yes. And finally, you. You also don't need the extra immunity. Bodybuilding? Reflexes? I guess that's what we're doing now. Just make her a little bit more survivable. I don't know why she... it's less obvious now, but... No, actually it's still pretty obvious. Because she's somehow fallen behind to the last place experience-wise in the whole group. And I don't quite understand why that happened. I guess she must have just happened to die more often than most of the others, and be dead at the end of enough combats to lose out on that extra experience, to the point that even Gaspar surpassed her. And Ayali as well. Actually, by quite a bit. I mean, she only just reached level 46, where everyone else is, you know, close to level 47, if not already there. So, yeah. Anyway, I mean, she's doing fine. Everyone's doing fine. And 1 or even 2 levels difference at this point don't matter all that much, but it's still a little bit odd to me. Okay, also, she had actually gained a decent chunk into level 47 there. Okay, well, that was that. And I guess we can go ahead and jump straight to the third of the second set of temples, because we do have the key for it, and there isn't really anything else to do. I guess we'll just go ahead and use this travel crystal, which will place us conveniently pretty close to where we want to be. Isn't there some... oh yeah. There was some free food here. Yoink.
Hello.
Hold on a second.
See you soon.
There might also be more free food, actually. And yes, I realize that we have over 200,000 gold. But who knows what we might need that for, you know? Waste not, want not.
Do you need rations for your travels?
Yes. But just a few, because we grabbed free food that was lying around.
Good day, sir.
Okay, let's see here. Did we find any loot in the temple? We did indeed. Are these the same? They are indeed the same, even though they came from... I think they were both from skeletons on the ground in different hallways, but kind of near-ish one another, so yeah. Another example for the odd, you know, duplication of certain lootable objects or the contents thereof. It's weird, but it's what it is. We'll grab some more of these. These are... actually, let's just grab all of these. They're definitely useful. Oh, right. I never used the third one, right? I guess by my theory, this should give us +5 to all attributes. It was 3 and 4 for these, right? I think they're in order. Yeah, they would be. Just based on the colors and... yeah, okay. Obviously, yeah, Nefonte's Lair, that's the water one. Then Kronante is definitely the one in the desert, yeah.
Come back soon.
So they are in the correct order, or in the order that, you know, they were suggested to be slain in.
Hello.
Hello. All right, save that and consumables. Chronatis Soul, 5 points gained for all attributes. Yep. Okay, as expected. But, you know, for now we're doing fine without those points. Although, I mean, that's a pretty good number of points. But, nah, we're okay. And we're probably gonna end up using them eventually. For now, let's see how far we get without them. Okay, the temple is right up here. Still requires a bit of a trip through the desert, and yeah, I did not get the crystal, because of course not. Okay, finding edible fruits in the desert. Pretty impressive. The Temple of Kerskit. After descending many flights of stairs, you finally reach the antechamber of the Temple of Kerskit. Without a doubt, it is the most austere of the temples. The rooms have been carved directly from solid stone. You feel as if you are in a monumental stoic place. The prominent walls seem to be geometrically aligned. Though the walls stretch high above, the rooms themselves are very narrow, creating a claustrophobic effect on you and your companions. You see hallways branching to the left and right ahead of you. Yeah, kind of. Great Stone Hall. Pass through the Great Hall to reach the glory of Kerskit. If your journey leads you back to where you began, then you have proven unworthy of this glory. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll try my best not to be sent back to the beginning, but... oh god. Palace. I mean, okay, that can't be an actual nightmare, then. It has to be a weaker version of this type of enemy. I mean, it still hits pretty hard, and it's actually literally the exact same enemy. That is considered balanced these days. Isn't this literally the exact same encounter? It's just a nightmare and a lich. Okay. That is nuts. Hold on, I mean... we know that we can defeat them because we've done so before, but... do I really have to? Can I not choose this much easier encounter instead? Or is that... am I already failing the quest? Royal Mummy, okay, I mean... that's not what I expected. Ah, they can't be stunned. Okay, fair enough. Normal mummies are so harmless. Let's just focus on this guy. Of course, he does not actually bleed. Wounds do work, but I guess he should die too quickly for that to matter. Immune to poison as well. So basically immune to anything but fire and wounds. I mean, fair enough. Not immune to just straight up getting destroyed, though. At least they're taking okay damage from the lightning strikes, so that helps. But they have no mana to drain from, right? I mean, normal mummies don't, so I assume the same is true for royal mummies. Yeah, I wonder though, wait, why am I not finishing off the royal mummy? There you go. So used to enemies just bleeding all the time. Anyway, yeah, I wonder if the trick really is to choose the encounters that are more reasonable, or if I should be choosing the tougher encounters to prove my worth. What's this? Oh, Song of Victory. Interesting. Not sure that I know what that does, actually. I mean, clearly I don't. We can also sell all these books. But oh, huh, interesting. No, we had not actually seen that before. And that's another case where we saw what it was as we picked it up, but it's still considered unknown, interestingly. Ah, okay, there's a trick. Is that also going to be trapped here? No? So is the trick to notice this and take the actual door, or... Where's the button, though? If it's on this side at all, it has to be on one of these pillars, of course. Okay. I don't know, maybe it doesn't open from this side, or it's somewhere further down this corridor, or up this corridor. Okay, let's take out this trap, just because we can. In theory, at least. I need to focus, though. Come on. That was really close. That one's still... No, that was switching pretty fast for a moment, then it kind of slowed down, I don't know. Still not sure if they're just kind of janky sometimes. Or if there's something I still don't understand about those things. Oh well. Okay, Light Ray 5. Still no buttons. At least none that I've seen. Troublesome, huh? Oh, that's 5 royal mummies? Nice. Actually, it's kind of annoying because we can only Inferno exactly once. But then thankfully these things don't have a ton of hit points. That also didn't actually deal all that much damage. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try, but... yeah, that's what I thought. Because we haven't really seen them do anything last time. Or the one that was there, actually. But yeah. Well, obviously, if I needed any more confirmation for my suspicions or my spotty memory. But yeah, these are definitely the ones that can, theoretically, curse you. Although, I don't know. Maybe the actual party members might literally be immune. Because they're above a certain threshold of, what would that be? I don't know, divine resistance, perhaps? I suppose... Wait, couldn't I actually have Cathara drink a single mana potion? And then cast another Inferno? Just to speed things up a little bit? Well, if it even... Well, I guess it's still gonna help a little bit. Consumable... Yeah, right. We still have these, which I kind of decided weren't really cutting it anymore anyway, so... I was going to gradually replace them and just use up the last one I still had. The last ones I still had. That's actually kind of perfect. Probably should have thought of it sooner. And yeah, that's just enough. Right, it's 120 exactly. I don't know why it was 130-ish. It's exactly 120 for Inferno. Anyway, at this point I'm just gonna hold down spacebar because it doesn't really seem like these things can do much to us. Bye-bye, Veliakan. Okay, this is just boring. I'm gonna skip the rest of this. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, not the most exciting encounter. 7,500 XP though. Thanks, I guess. And this is, sure, one long corridor. Is the game trying to tell me something here? I mean, yeah, I did detect the secret door relatively near the beginning of it, but there was no obvious way to open it, so I don't know. There is some sort of lesson to be learned here. I'm not quite sure what that is. Also, a single trap in one random location there? Kind of odd. Ah, you absolute bastard. And was placed there. Absolutely on purpose. Because of course you would see the sign and you'd be eager to get some sort of hint as to what the heck is going on in this place, and then that's how they get you. Oh well. You are kidding me. Why did that switch so fast? On the last one. God. The game's just absolutely determined to waste my time as much as possible lately. I don't know. I guess I'll skip once again. Okay, let's try this again. That was my chance. But this one's actually, even though it's the last one, it's still changing pretty quickly here. Okay, good. And we are stone. Don't look for doors, there are none. Well, I mean, there was a secret door. We are stone, like the walls, and like the floor you walk upon. Cross the stone to reach the altar of the Lord of the Earth. Cross the stone. Oh. So I need to rub my face against a wall, actually, which I guess I haven't been doing. Could that actually be what it is? A secret door over there? What? What? But... where? Did you discover a secret door somehow on the other side of the wall? Very easy. Okay. Also, very boring, but at least not as bad as 5 mummies. Okay, that was not nearly as bad. I mean, normal mummies are just so much faster to kill. They're no problem at all. The ancient ones, though, different story. Also, yeah, I totally meant to rest after that previous encounter and didn't. Kinda silly, but, you know, easily fixed. There you go. Right, continuing rubbing my face against the wall. Not this one. I mean, yeah, this one too, but you can't just walk through that. So, okay, I don't know. I guess I'll continue this strat past the sign. If that's even what it was trying to hint at. It's not just trolling me. Don't look for doors, there are none. We are stone, like the walls and like the floor you walk upon. Cross the stone to reach the altar. I mean, it sounds kind of straightforward. Especially after you know that... Oh, what? Oh, right. It's just the other corridor, which obviously exists. Yeah, especially once you know that illusory walls are a thing that the engine supports, and that exist in at least one other place. Hi there. You hear strange grinding sounds, which seem to originate from the floor ahead. I mean, okay, this one's a different color, actually. Oh god, now I... Hold on, is it a different color? Yeah, it's actually... You can see that it's a different color light right here. There is no different color visible here, and I'm pretty sure that I checked every wall, including the torch, just in case, even though we hadn't seen a torch be at, you know, a hidden lever before. But that's a bit of a classic, right? Anyway, yep, another mummy fight, another skip. Okay, just as easy as the previous one. Save. Because I have not really rubbing my face here. Secret door over here. Over where? I don't know how this works, but I'll take it. And I'm also going to do this one off camera because... I mean, it should be obvious. Okay. Did I save that? No. No, I did. Right. I don't know if I should still be looking for other opening mechanisms. Detected a trap. Again, that's on the other side of the wall, I guess. And a secret door. Well, if you say so. Oh. Wait. It did say from the floor. We heard a mechanism or a sound from the floor ahead. I wonder, though, if it actually opened up... I mean, I was wondering if this would open up the secret door that we had already seen. But then it said floor ahead. I guess that the game couldn't know where we're coming from, right? If we had been coming from here, technically this was ahead, so I don't know. I guess I shouldn't have taken that quite so literally. Ah, there's another trap. So I guess technically we didn't need to deal with these, or we don't need to deal with this encounter at all. But I probably will anyway, just because, you know, it's there. We are here. The age-old story. You can't just allow monsters to continue existing when we have a choice. So, I guess I will be taking care of both this trap and this nightmare. And, yeah, then we'll head on over and see if the door has opened, which I hope is the case. I think it's normal that the map doesn't show it until you're actually there. Or maybe the map never actually shows the door being open, but we would see it, of course, once we approach. Anyway, long story short, you know, see you in a second. Okay, Nightmare and Lich encounter down after, like, 10 minutes. Maybe more like 5, but man. Actually, that went alright, I guess. We weren't ever in any real danger, mostly because the Nightmare just decided to not use its, you know, horizontal cleaving attacks, but only hit its much weaker, you know, rank piercing attacks, and also missed like 2 out of the first 4. So that was, yeah, and by the time, you know, or after that point, we had wounded it so much that, you know, things were only going downhill for the enemies from then on out. So, yeah, just got pretty lucky, or, you know, not as unlucky, I should say. Which is always how this seems to go. More Herald's power, maybe? Actually, we rarely run out of... Well, no, that's not true. Depending on how many enemies there are, I suppose, and how often Velyakan casts Inferno, he will actually run out of mana pretty quickly. So yeah, let's get some more of that. Also more life. Sure. I don't suppose we reduced, yeah, the number of enemies in a meaningful way. Not quite. There we go. Oh, I mean, this is clearly a dead end. Why would there even be a trap here? At least it's not a super tough one. Huh? Okay. Any reason to be here? Yes, actually, turns out. Oh. Okay. This was much more straightforward. Interesting. Would they actually hide a secret mechanism on the wall right next to the obvious lever? Doesn't seem like they did in this case. Food? I mean, I guess I'll take it. The offering room. Here you may leave your offerings to the honor of the Lord of Stone. His resilience and strength shall be your recompense. Is that so? Wait, that's just a statue of Yule, though. I guess it used to be dedicated to Kerskit, but was, of course, corrupted. In which case, I suppose, Kerskit wouldn't mind us taking those offerings. Destroy the statue, obviously. 5,000 XP, thanks. Good magic potions. We take those. More mana potions. Were there... Oh, yep. The very first pot was lootable, and these are 3 liches. Oof. And 2 ancient vampires. Troublesome. Yeah, and of course it didn't rest. It's gonna be fine, though. We'll be fine. It's just gonna take a moment. Well, okay, that was pretty horrible. Oron actually died, like, less than halfway through the fight, and that turned a slog into an absolute slog. Oh my god. But, yeah, you know, my bad for going into this fight, or for just not restoring after the last combat. I should just be doing that always. There is no excuse not to. So I'm just gonna do this. Oh. I should have just stopped it when I realized what was going on, because I was totally just using one of my billion, you know, restore life potions. Oh well. Or I can just rest for 24 hours. It's fine. I just forgot that rest until healed. I should have just gone for the 8 hours, I don't know. And that's the kind of situation where you want to do that, I guess. If you... well, whatever. It's fine. mass heal? Let's see. Well, it kind of sucks that it doesn't tell you how much the cost increases, but the actual healing amount goes up by just straight up 50%. So yeah, we'll take that. Oh, but that does cost 4, so a full level up's worth. Just to increase the spell. Sure. Worth it though, I guess, just to have that actually significant group-wide heal for a change. Let's see, mass heal is... Wait, the cost only went up by 10? 20% cost increase for 50% effectiveness? Okay, I mean that's pretty good. Can't really complain there at all. Let's save that. I really don't need to deal with that trap at all. We can just leave it alone forever. Oh, I was on my way to this spot actually, I remembered. Restoration potion. Well, thanks I guess. So that food bag that we used up. Oh, and this is going to open the door that we already found a long time ago. Secret door over there. Okay, if you say so. Oh. Well. Okay. Yeah, you really need to be on the lookout here for anything. Okay. Decent potion. Used up 1 or 2 in the horrible fight earlier, so that's good. Traps really don't seem nearly as bad anymore as they used to be. But, you know. Come on. Of course they would put a trap in front of the door. I mean, maybe they just literally always do that. Okay, so there's a door there. I mean, that's gonna lead to a very small room that could have a teleporter in it, I guess, and still lead forward. The Pool of Karskit. Time nor water can erode the stone of the temple. I mean, given enough time, I'm sure they actually could. Constitution. I continue not knowing exactly who has the least hit points, so let's go to Cathara because apparently she's died so much that she lost XP, right? So, a significant portion of XP, that is. Okay, so that... Yeah, actually that's probably just a treasure room that's going to... Well, that's fine. We have full mana at least, so we can blast them with, like, 2... No, actually, with full mana we should be able to cast 3 Infernos. That should help a little bit. Yeah. And of course we're not just going to run away from them. That is clearly not an option. Yeah, anyway, that little room is probably the treasure room, or one of the treasure rooms for this place. And, yeah, it's probably going to be opened from somewhere pretty far away, elsewhere in the temple. And we just need to remember that that was there, but that should be easy enough. These mummies don't really deal a ton of damage. If only we could summon a second Beliakan, that would speed things up quite a bit, but not an option. So I guess for now you just don't summon a second thing. Yeah, anyway, skip time, of course. Okay, much better if you actually go into the fight with mana, turns out. Still pretty annoying, though. Wait, that is not open. Can rest until healed. Oh, or maybe this is just... No, never mind, that's gonna slide open that large section of wall. There is actually another secret wall there. Crazy. Ray of the Gods, wonderful. I'm sure. Max hit points. Goodbye. Ah, okay. Treasure room. Traps? Surprisingly, no. Thanks for saving me some time. Agility, Gowlin. Oh, okay. Different floor. Meaningful? Maybe? Could this actually be the main chamber? First, of course, another trap. Okay. Save that for sure. Man, these full 3x3 trap arrays just take so long. Okay. It's pretty straightforward. Catacombs. Here you find the eternal resting place of the High Priest of Kurskent. Looks like the place has been a little bit disturbed. As expected. Okay, unidentified heavy shield. Organic protection scroll. Meteor 5. Okay. Lord... what? Scroll? Lord of the Thunder. That's gonna be unidentified as well, right? Presumably... no, I mean Lord of the Thunder, I guess, would sound... does kind of sound like a Thunder scroll. An electricity level... electricity elemental spell, whatever. Not sure what that one is. Were those? Oh. Well, some of the scrolls that we picked up. I guess some of those weren't actually things... I guess Ray of the Gods, now that I think about it. It's probably not something we had before. Hey, energy absorption. That's kind of neat, I guess. The floor ahead. Yeah, it always says the floor ahead, doesn't it? Whether that makes sense or not. I mean, we don't need that, but obviously we're still gonna take it. No more buttons here. Okay. So that switch might have opened up something. Actually, wait, never mind. So we had opened this via this button. We didn't even know about this before. I was going to head back and see if this room had opened up. But, well, since this one opened, I guess that answers the question. Anyway, easy? Yeah, I guess so. Whoops. Forgot to capture the winning screen again. Oh well. Shocking touch and light ray. Not too exciting. Okay, this time it's a green torch that acts as a lever here. Oh, I see the button there. Trap in front of the door though? No? Not this time. Guess there's just nothing you can rely on. Ever. Surely there gotta be traps here though. Nope. Maybe not. Agility, Gowlin. Okay. Well, supposedly we open up something. It's not this though. But there is a trap. I wonder if there are just two alternate paths that lead to this room. Or maybe this one opened up a secret door somewhere around here. I mean, we have to eventually get to, well, somewhere in here, presumably, where the boss is gonna be. But, yeah, it's proving to be quite the labyrinth. Well, here's the winning screen for a completely different random encounter. Actually, it might be the exact same enemy composition, though. So... oh god, what did I do? Well, I zombed the trap. I went here to find out that there's a switch here. I also already peeked ahead, and indeed, the switch that we opened up, or that we hit up here in this corner, actually opened up a corridor over this way, all the way at the end of this hallway. So I'm assuming that the one that we just used opened up... not that, never mind. Something else around here? No. Okay, never mind then. Also, did we make any meaningful progress? A few enemies. Okay, actually we're getting somewhere. Also, before I forget again, restore that mana. It's usually pretty much just Kithara's, because she's just the one who Can help us speed up these fights so much. Okay, So that other lever there didn't do anything obvious. That opened that one, though. Hello there. Ominous statue. Unidentified scroll of some sort. Uh-oh. Oh. Really? That's tiny. Was it? That's just a candle. Okay, I wasn't quite sure what I was looking at there. I thought tiny little skulls for some reason. No. Oh god. Really? Wait a second. Thanks for the free gold, I guess. I see you there, little button. Are these just traps? Are these just there to confuse you? There's another button in the corner of that wall there. I don't know, obviously that array of levers seems a little bit too obvious, a little bit too on the nose. I don't know. I'll leave them untouched for now, but there are an option. Maybe they're actually how you get into this probably optional room down here. Or these rooms over here. We'll see. Okay, 2 level ups. A button that might have opened this up, maybe. Okay, that opens that. Really close. Well, it looks like we might actually have reached the final central chamber, though. That would be nice. Skill point. Dude, I don't know. Gauntlet, I guess. Also, I'll quickly do this. Speed, agility. Wait, why do we have so many extra skill points, actually? Did I not spend any last level up or something? Huh. Not quite sure. Anyway, I guess I'll take it. More Envenom Strike? Heck yeah. Right. Keeps pretty much increasing at the same rate. Might as well get all of those then. Yes. And you. Speed, energy. Bodybuilding, I guess. Just checking if there's anything new coming up, but no. I mean, I guess technically I could be skipping the fast reflexes in every other level. I can put an additional point into Fireball, which is very occasionally useful. Maybe. Let's do the thing. Rest until healed. Save. Deal with the trap and see if the Herald is up ahead. We might actually be able to finish this dungeon off. I really would like to wrap it up, you know, before the end of the episode. Well, before I end the episode. Even if it becomes maybe a little bit longer, but, yeah. Okay, there was another trap right here. I just went ahead and took care of that one as well. Okay, unidentified plate armor. Potentially good. Song of Awakening. Altar of Kerskit. Okay. So we finally reached the final chamber. More money. Heck yeah. 250k. And this one does not appear to be trapped. Nope. But it is actually maybe the first lock we had to pick in here? Definitely in a while. Oh. And this one is pretty much the shortest possible path. And that's a lot more money. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Save, and surely this guy's not gonna be so bad, right? In the Great Hall of Kerskit, you can feel the energy emanating with the wailing screams of souls that were once human. A great amount of power flows from this well. It burns like a great forge with an infinite amount of fuel, causing it to shine all the brighter. The figure of the Herald stands immobile as he whispers words in a foreign language. The words echo forcefully into your head, into your mind. Oh, okay. But we don't hear those, I guess. I am Gaulen, the Herald of Golot. In the name of the Lords of Xulima, I order you, Shadow of Darkness, to abandon this world. So basically, I order you to die. The Herald begins to speak as if you had said nothing.
I can feel them.
Those words I said? Oh, sorry. I hear them breathe. They drown us. They? The other lords? The Herald pauses, almost seeming off balance. Who are you speaking with? Or about? But I don't understand their dreams. He is not in them. Their thoughts are strange to us. We will not let them wake up. We hate the children of light. We want the garden to burn, but we cannot reach it. The light burns us. Alnayat, you will pay for your treason. The herald seems to shudder as it pronounces the name of Alnayat. But first your herald shall fall. And when he returns, the guardian shall finish them. Yes, we want them to burn. The fire will purify the garden. Who are they? What garden? The herald snaps out of his trance and is surprised to see you. The dog of the gods is here. First you, then the others. Okay, well that's straight into the point. I can appreciate that. This might be a problem. What the heck, man? That is insane. Surely that was just a fluke, right? And he's not normally gonna hit that hard. He's just gonna casually summon royal mummies. I mean, sure, no big deal here. So much for just finishing this one off quickly. Oh, critical fail. Wow, that's incredibly lucky. I don't know if we can ever hope to replicate this. So, you know what? We should try to make this one count. Get rid of that bleeding. I mean, we gotta... We need some healing support here. We have to try this. I would also really like to put some more wounds in this dude. I feel like we desperately need them, but we also need... For Ayali specifically not to die. Really for no one to die. So, unfortunately... have to focus on this. Okay, turns out we would have been fine here, but you know. No, we're gonna get the guaranteed wounds on him. Some bleeding going. I probably should have tried to stabilize his health first. Oh boy. Okay, that's fine. You can do that. More wounds and some poison, but... Oh, yeah. I was afraid of that. I'm not sure if this is gonna work out. I mean, I guess I'm gonna... Oh, you can't reach him. Right, well, in that case, kill Ayali, I suppose. You... I guess drink one of these. Just heal yourself to full. The bleeding is obviously ridiculous. Okay, totally fine. Man bleeding. And unfortunately, that's all the bleeding we can deal with. Except for her spell, of course. So that's not great. Let's do the mass heal. Just help out a little bit. His bleeding isn't too bad. So we're gonna get some more stacks on the boss here. And some more. You can go ahead and consume a mending potion. Minus 40? Yeah. Perfect. Those were some crits. Wonderful. Just what I needed. 96 stacks of bleeding, because why not? That's actually a real problem. Okay. Thanks for missing. This is extremely rough. I'm gonna resummon Nemona instead of healing Ayali. Might have been a mistake. No, okay, we're good for now. Here, she will have to deal with that incredible stack of bleeds. We're burning through all of ourselves here, but I mean, if it works out, it's obviously well worth it. Yeah. I guess you drink another one of these. You're gonna have to do this. Unfortunately, you can only cure 40 stacks at once, which at one point seemed like, you know, plenty. Suddenly I'm not so sure anymore. 550 damage? Okay, cool. And you can one-shot my summons anytime, though. Kind of okay with that. You know what? Just drink one of those. More wounds. That's 18 wounds. That's 2021. Okay, you missed that one. Unfortunately, the next one of his cleaving attacks is going to leave us, well, might leave us pretty much in the same spot that we were in a couple of rounds ago before I slowly started stabilizing, so we'll see. Mommy got despawned. That's nice. He's going to have his next turn. I mean, there, have some more wounds. 4 of them? Heck yeah, we'll take that. If he lands an attack like he has in the past, he could just outright kill Gowlin at this point. I mean, the amount of wounds he has now might reduce his damage enough that he's not gonna deal over 200 damage on a non-critical swing. Or he could crit again. I mean, it's extremely unlikely. But what am I even saying? I mean, I guess we could use a greater heal. Or one greater heal. You know what? Let's play it safe here. And do that. Okay, he did cleave. He did not hit Gowlin, that's good. And he did definitely deal significantly less damage than he has previously. Well, I do like the amount of wounds we're putting on him here. Okay. Summon, that's fine. There, just drink a smaller potion. Summon another Nimona. We're back to the proper arrangement, at least, for what it's worth. Oh, critical fail for the boss, heck yeah. Cure those. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. 100% hit chance, I like that. Oh boy. I feel like we've reached a magical turning point here. Over 40 wounds. Some decent damage over time going on, but man, that was not looking so good for a while there. And I'm pretty sure that I've never used this many resources in a fight before. So, yep. That's what I have them for, though. So it's not. You know, it's just an observation. I suppose you can do one of these. Just recover a bit. Okay, he's still capable of hitting us, actually. Which is a bit scary, but we're gonna continue doing that. A nice crit. I guess, you know what? Let's just continue wounding him. Some last second fluff hindering my mouse movements. Come on. There. Should be fixed. Yeah, just more wounds. I don't trust anything here. Oh, I mean, he can still hit Velyakan. That's to be expected, though. But 57 wounds, man. Come on. Surely this must be about as much as he can possibly take. Her mana is actually surprisingly almost full. I guess she's been doing mostly bleeding cures, and those are pretty cheap. Okay, just keep doing this. It's probably excessive. 68 wounds, I mean, come on. Well, nope, I guess I was wrong, because he actually also hit Ayali, but only for 37 damage. That's down from 250 in the first round, with no wounds. Yeah, I'd say it's a little bit more manageable now, but still. It's amazing that he can't still hit us at all. Oh wow, survived with 1 hit point. That's impressive. Okay, I mean, he's obviously mostly dead at this point, so we're just gonna... finish him off real quick. Thank you. Okay, wow, 74,000. That's what? The previous one was 44,000, right? That's pretty insane, but yeah, I agree that... Well, especially since the previous Herald specifically wasn't was pretty weak, right? Didn't really feel like the proper boss of its own dungeon. This guy was definitely that much stronger. Okay, yeah. As the fight started, I was really not sure that this was gonna work out at all, and I was starting to think what options I even had at this point to even gain more levels. Not that many, I guess. I mean, clear out whatever random encounters remain in this place, which I will do in between episodes. And I think I also didn't actually clear out the previous temple, so I'm going to return there and see if there is more to fight. I think there should be, probably. And then, basically, the only thing that remains is Vilak and the demon parties that I've left there. Which I'm not necessarily looking forward to fighting, even though we have gained a couple of levels since then. Because they're still gonna suck, let's be honest here. But anyway, we made it through this fight after all. Good thing I persevered and didn't just give up. And the episode didn't even get that long. And we finally wrapped up, you know, a temple properly. We can start something new next time. As I said, I'm gonna do a couple of things in between episodes. And we're probably gonna just start exploring what's left of Vilak next time. For now, just quickly wrap this one up here. The Herald of Yule whispered disturbing words about the Sons of Light. He spoke of wanting to burn them as they slept in their garden. It reminded me of some of what I had heard from the other Heralds. Who were they speaking of? Did the Heralds have more enemies? Why did they so fear Alnaid? It was clear that Xulima guarded many more secrets. Many more secrets? Well, special objects, Nalight's Tears, 9,000 experience. The Temple of Kersket has been purified. I was able to seal the Well of Souls found deep within the Temple of Kersket, the Lord of Earth and Stone. Yule must have felt it. This temple emitted an energy much stronger than the others. Really, since so. Would this be enough to allow the Lords of Xulima to defeat their enemy? Perhaps, but for now I would need to continue on my sacred mission. I mean, there's literally just one temple left at this point, supplying energy to Yule. I mean, you'd think that that should severely weaken him, right? If he was previously relying on all 8 of the temples being active and supplying him. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, we all leveled up, as you would expect, I guess, after that huge chunk of XP. We're gonna take care of all of that. Next time, finish up looting this place. I mean, I kind of wanted to really wrap up the whole temple, but, you know, the boss out of the way, I guess that's good enough. We'll see if there's another... if there are any obvious, or maybe not so obvious, opening mechanisms in here that might open up either these rooms or this. If not, I guess we'll have to take a closer look at these switches over here and see what those actually do. Yeah. Well, we'll see. we'll find out next time. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.